name is Chukwemeka Odoji, and I will be moderating this session like I did last week. Like I said, this is the Wikipedia Editing and Formatting Series 2, the practical part of the course. I would like us all to introduce ourselves on the chat section. Introduce yourself and then where you are joining from. I would like to set some ground rules. As you have joined, you are expected to mute yourself. You're only allowed to unmute yourself when you are asked a question or when you are asked to unmute yourself. Okay, like last week, our facilitator for this part of the training will still be Miss Blessing Yenison Chamaton. I don't know whether I should go. I should also read her profile again for the sake of those that didn't join us last week. Okay, I think I'll read her profile to us. Okay. Miss Linnason Blessing Chinaton is a highly motivated certified librarian with a meticulous approach to her work, committed to advocating for the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Blessing has actively volunteered for esteemed organizations such as the Wikimedia Foundation and the Women's Technology Empowerment Center. With over 2 years of valuable internship experience, Blessing specializes in the management and maintenance of library resources. Her dedication to fulfilling day-to-day library responsibilities has led to a high-level patron satisfaction, showcasing exceptional interpersonal and communication skills. Inactive Wikimedia since February 2021, Blessing co-founded the Kwara State University Fan Club and actively participated in various training programs. Her involvement in project management includes co-organizing initiatives like Wikigram Awareness, Wikicred for information and professionals, and so on. He led Wikipedia awareness programs for library and information science students. Blessing's primary focus within the Wikimedia movement has been to raise awareness and promote the use of Wikimedia projects in Nigeria. Dedicated to making free knowledge readily accessible, she aligns closely with the objectives of SDG 4, that is quality. Blessing's profound interest lies in the social impact of information and society, recognizing access to information as pivotal for societal progress. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me and welcome Ms. Linnason Blessing. Ms. Linnason.
Hello.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
You're not quite audible. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Thank you. You have the floor now.
Okay, so thank you very much. So you can stop sharing so I can share my screen. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Blessing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said you can stop sharing so I can share the screen from my end.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if they should ask questions or you want to ask them questions. I don't know how you want to proceed.
Okay, I think there are some questions that were on the group chat that some people asked. So I don't know if I should just go by the question now.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I said there are some questions I asked. I don't know if anyone has a question. You can go
Okay.
ahead and ask.
I'm not. If anybody, please, if anyone has a question based on what Ms. Blessing taught us last week, we can go ahead and ask the questions so that we can proceed to the practical aspect of this course. But if in the absence of no question, if there are no questions, we can go ahead with the practicals proper. Please, if you have a question, you can raise your hand.
Okay. You can
Margaret
raise your hand.
Kabanda said she has or he has a question. Let's go with Margaret first, then later Makun Ghana. Margaret.
Good afternoon, everyone, or is it evening, wherever everyone is logged in from. Can you hear me, please?
We can hear you.
My question is is about the assignment. I actually put my complaint already on the group that I'm a Wikipedian, but my account was blocked. So even if I try to open up another account, I can't because my IP address is already linked on whatever I do on my computer or my office computer or my laptop. So I don't know what I'm going to do. That is my problem. But the rest with the training, I'm okay.
Okay, Ms. Blessing, do you have anything to say to that?
All right. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yeah, you can hear you.
Yes.
All right. For the IP address block, I don't know. What was the offense? What was wrong? What happened?
Ms. Blessing, you're moving up from your computer. It's faint.
Okay, she can hear me, right?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay. So I was asking what happened. That made them block you. So I don't know.
Of course, as you.
Because sometimes they can block for a time, so I don't know which of the class.
Of course, as you know, Wikipedia, they said whoever blocked me said poor sourcing, but at that time I had been editing for 2 years. But then I think there was an article that I had many sourcing that were not coming from the proper links or pages I'm supposed to do what to source. So this person wrote to me, send me a message, which message I didn't see. By the time I responded to it, this person had already blocked my account. And for almost two years, it is coming to 2 years now. The people I work with, I've tried to do what, to complain to them. The man has refused to unblock me. I even have a colleague, she's a Ugandan, she's the one who heads us. At one time she was in the conference in Korea, was it Korea, was it Mexico? And she's then put up the complaint, but up to now, he has refused to block me. Actually, right now, my work to do with Wikipedia, either it is on whether Wikisource or Wiki Commons or Wikidata, that is where I do. But to do with Wikipedia, I can no longer edit, I can no longer write an article.
Okay. I'm so sorry about that, ma'am. So, right now my hands are tied. The only thing we can do is like you appeal to the person that blocked you to just okay, you're saying something, ma'am.
I beg your pardon, you said I write down your I didn't get that. You were breaking.
Okay, I said right now there's no much thing I can do about you being blocked. So
Okay.
since you said complaint and then maybe creating a new account, maybe if you have another email address and then you can use a different IP, maybe create the account from someone else's devices, then you can come log in on your own device. Maybe you do it that way. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm going to do that. I'll create. I'll ask a friend to create an account for me. Then I use another laptop and do the assignment. Thank you very much.
All right. Can you hear me? Am I?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Please people are complaining.
Let's hear from Makun. I can't pronounce that name well. Makun, Ghana. Yes. Makun. Is this still with us? Yes, it is. Hello, Makun. Hello. Okay, this person says, good afternoon, everyone. Please, I need more explanation on verifiability. Miss Blessing.
All right. I think Makun was speaking. I could not hear his voice really low.
Sorry, I didn't get what you said.
I said Makun. I was asking, can we hear him? And his voice is really low.
I can't
So maybe
hear.
he can just type the question.
If Makun, if you can hear, you can just type the question so that we can get to it. But then this person is asking about verifiability.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're going into it during our practical session.
Okay.
So is that all the questions, sir?
I think that's it for now. That's it. That's all for now.
Okay. Is my voice audible? Can everyone hear me?
Sorry. I think I'm having something from Kingsley Poli.
Okay.
Mr. Kingsley. You can go on.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Thank you for so much, Mr. Blessing. There was this question concerning editors can be paid, something like that. And during the assignment, the answer says no, editors are not paid. But I found out from colleagues and from literature that there are some editors that are paid to edit particular articles. So I don't know why the answer to that has to be that everything is free. But there are some opinions that some editors are paid to edit some particular articles. Am I right?
No, editors, during our last session, I never said editors were paid to edit. So, because if you are paid to edit, then definitely you will not be writing from a neutral point of view. You are writing because you are being paid to write about the person, and then you will not write from a neutral point of view if you are being paid. So that is what I said last. So you are not supposed to be paid. If Wikipedia finds out that you are being paid to write an article, you might be blocked, like permanently blocked. So I don't know. So being paid, maybe it can be, maybe the person reimburse you for data or something, but like pay you to write an article, it is not allowed. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kingsley. Miss Blessing.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, you're not quite audible. I don't know why. So maybe you can shift to where your mic is. I don't really know what the problem is. But you have the floor now, though.
All right. Am I audible now?
Yes, very, very.
Okay. I was using my earpiece before because I'm in a noisy place, so I want to hear very well. All right. You can go ahead now. So I I'm seeing a question on verifiability, so I'll be talking more about it now from Okunshola Abiodun.
Yes.
All right, I'm sharing my screen now. So welcome everyone. I hope we had a nice day, or we are having a nice day. Okay. So today we'll be talking on editing on Wikipedia. I hope everyone can see my screen now, right?
Yes, clear.
Right. So we'll be talking on verifiability and editing on Wikipedia. So, and then someone talked about verifiability. So I would, last week I promised, okay, someone else also asked question on password or no password. Maybe the person forgot his password. I saw that question on the group chat. So if the person is on the call, whenever you write, you create a username on Wikipedia, please try as much as possible to write down your password and then save it on the device that you create that account on. So because most times that's the issue most people have, and once you are not logged in, there's no way you can reset your password on Wikipedia. We have laid that complaint to the foundation, and the technical department is trying to do something about that. So, but for the time being, we always advise participants, anytime they create an account, they should try and write down their password, because sometimes you might feel they will say the password is not strong, then you might add some special characters and all, then later the next 2 days I'm also guilty of that. I don't remember password easily, so you might forget the password, so it's not your fault. So all we advise people to do is like write down your password and your username somewhere so you won't forget. And for the verifiability, I have the link now. I'm coming. I want to check for the link. Okay. I put this link on.
Miss Blessing. Ms. Blessing, are you still with us?
Emeka, I'm here. I got that link. It was on my WhatsApp. Maybe I'll send the link later. It's talking more on those newspapers. Okay, I've stopped. Let me continue sharing.
Okay.
It's talking more on the newspapers are allowed to edit on Wikipedia, and I have it on my WhatsApp. I can't find it right now. I don't know. I have so many links. I'm kind of confused. Maybe I should just go ahead with today's training as I move forward. If I see it, I would drop it on the WhatsApp chat. So it is a list containing newspapers that are acceptable and some websites that are acceptable on Wikipedia. So that way it's going to be easier for people to know these are the kind of these are the newspapers that are acceptable on Wikipedia. These are the websites that are acceptable. Some blogs that are not acceptable on Wikipedia. I think I even saw a few blogs that are acceptable on Wikipedia. So, but for today's practical session, we said we'll be doing more on practical. So I just want to this is, I think we're having this slide on our dashboard already. I'll be sending the link now. In case you haven't gone through it, you can just go through it as I move. So so on Wikipedia, let me go on Wikipedia. So the first thing you're going to do now is go on your Google Chrome or any browser of your choice. Then you will be typing wikipedia.org. Then you click on enter. So I don't know if everyone can see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right, so when you click when you search for wikipedia.org, the first page that is going to come up is this particular page. And last week, I spoke about Wikipedia having so many languages. So as you can see, here are several languages on Wikipedia. So we'll be talking more on English Wikipedia. So I'll just move to English Wikipedia now. So the whole interface is going to be showing me English language. So now this is the main, this is how the Wikipedia page looks like. So moving forward, let's search for an article. So we can use that particular article to explain the various interface. So right now, we'll search for, let's say, National Library of Nigeria. All right, so now we are on the National Library of Nigeria Wikipedia page. So right now, as you can see up here, I am not logged in. I don't know if everyone already has an account or most people do have an account, so we can go through account creation right now. So you can just drop on the chat. So as we move forward, I can explain that. So this is the main Wikipedia page, and I'm not logged in yet. So if I want to log in, I'll click. If you don't have an account, it's going to automatically show you this way. Then you have to click on create account to create a Wikipedia account. So now here, these are the steps in creating an account on Wikipedia. So first you have to input your username. Then your username is public and cannot be made private. It can be made private later. So your password, it is recommended you use unique password so that you are not using on any other website. So like the password should be unique. That is why anytime you create your account on Wikipedia, we advise mostly that you save your password. Maybe if you are opening it on your phone, definitely. So you just save it. So anytime you want to log in, it will just come up automatically. Or write it down if you are using someone else's system to create your account. So after your password, then you are going to confirm your password. So in order for them to be sure this is really your password, you did not like mix any words together. So the next is your email. It is highly recommended in case you forget your password. For this email address, in case you want to like change your password. So you have to like kind of log, if you have already logged in. For those that are saying they can't log in on Wikipedia or so, if they are able to log in on other sister projects, that is for people that are already editing on Wikipedia. If you're already logged in on any other sister project, from there you can go on change password and all. Then email will be sent to you, and then that way you can retrieve you can have a new password also. But if it's just Wikipedia you are dealing with, and then you haven't logged in on any other sister project and you are logged out on every other one, then it could be hard for us to retrieve your password. So then you are going to do this security check. So you have to type in these words that you are seeing, these letters that you are seeing on the screen. You have COMBOMONTE. So you have to input that, then you are going to click on create account. I don't have any email address that I haven't used. I have used most of my email address, but with this little explanation, you can easily create Wikipedia account. So if you are trying to create Wikipedia account with Wikipedia and you are unable to create and then just come up with IP address blocked, the best thing you can do is just leave Wikipedia at that particular moment. Then maybe switch, if you are using MTN, you can switch to your Airtel or any other network, or if you are using the Chrome browser, you can go on Opera Mini or your Edge or Safari if you are using an iPhone. So you can just use any of those. Then you go to another website, another search engine, apart from another, it is not search engine, I forgot what I want to say. So you just come up, then you use another website, like another one entirely. I hope you understand. I'm sorry, I don't have the words to just
You mean browser?
right now. Another browser, thank you, Mr. Emeka. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. So you just go on. So you search for like Wikidata now, and then so when you search for Wikidata, you go to the website of the general Wikidata. Okay, yes. So this is the general Wikidata page. So you just come on this Wikidata page, and then you are going to click on create account from here as well. So if Wikipedia is not allowing you create maybe IP address block, you can go on Wikidata and create accounts. So you can just come back to Wikipedia and log in if you have created with Wikidata. Or if you don't want to use Wikidata, we have Wikisource, we have Wikicode, we have other wikis that you can use as well. So if you're having issues with creating an account, you can just let me know. I'll just send you the list of and the website directly to the main page where you can just create your account there. So that is it for creating an account. So since I am not creating an account right now, so I'll be logging in. My username is actually my name. Though when I created it, I thought it was something that I might forget the username. So that was why I used my real name. But on Wiki, it's advisable for you to use your nickname. So when you edit article, they can't trace your name to anything. But if you just use username and you change any article, maybe you change something about the government of Nigeria right now with the whole situation that is happening, and then you name as my username and they just go and trace it. They can just, from there, they'll just click on Google and search for my name, and from there to bring up my LinkedIn page, everything about me, they will just see it and they have me under their footsteps. So that is why it's advisable for you to just use your nickname and all. So then when you want to log in, make sure you remember to click on keep me logged in for up to a year. So that way, anytime you just go on Wikipedia, automatically log you in. So I'm going to click on login right now. So now I'm logged in. So we are back on National Library of Nigeria. So this is the main article. So now from where my mouse is, this is article. So this article, this is the main article. This article was created by Alex Pope, and it was revised in 2000. I think it was created in 2007. So as you can see, this is the article about the National Library of Nigeria. So I'm on desktop view. That is why I'm seeing this interface. So if you want to see this interface, in case you have clicked on wikipedia.org and then you are seeing something different, all you have to do is go down to the last part of your screen. Then you will see desktop view down here. Now, right now, I'm seeing mobile view because I am on desktop view already. But if you are using your phone and you want to see the interface the way I am seeing it on my phone right now, so you have to go down and click on desktop view. So after that, so you come up, and if you are following me, so after that is the main article right now. We've discussed the article. So now this is talk. So the talk page, I explained last week that the talk page is the page whereby if there's any modification that should be done on this particular article, it should be done on the talk page, so other users can come up and see they have been talking about the National Library of Nigeria or anything. So that way, the decisions that are going to be made are the person that wrote the article. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but there's a background sound.
Trying to move the person, sorry. You can go on.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry for the interruption. So this is the talk page. So I talked about the talk page is where you can just go and talk about what the issue is about the article. So now on this talk page, 13 years ago, someone talked about, this is the Felix Folio. Okay, Felix Folio, and the last name said more detail is needed about the location and library buildings. So I guess then 13 years ago, 13 years ago, 10 months and 18 days ago, that was when the person talked about that the article should have more picture, the location and pictures of the library building. So that way you can see if anybody is coming up on the article, the person can easily say, okay, it seems this is what is needed on the article. It seems this is what is lacking and I should contribute on that. So the next one is the citation. The person also talked about this open works too. Talk about the citation number 34 is imported from a supposed final year research project bank that is usually sold to students of higher education institution. This claim of the work cannot be verified as it is not yet a published work and might be inhabit some trace of COI. So this person also talked about that particular number of that citation number 34. So that was 2 years ago. That was when the person talked about that. And then the person now still said, I propose the urgent deletion of citation number. So the top page basically is just for where users just come there and discuss. If the person that wrote the article is sure about the information that maybe it is not that project that the person used and the person used a particular maybe website or a particular newspaper and they are trying to challenge that person, all you have to do is just make sure you just say it out here. The person will just reply to them here and explain, and then everyone will be fine at the end of the day. So that is it for the talk. You see, the talk is very transparent. I am not there 13 years ago when they wrote the article, but I can still see things that were discussed about the article 13 years ago. So that is that's a good thing. So the next feature we have here is read. So I am currently on read. So this read is basically when you want to read article, like you want to just check things on Wikipedia. Maybe I just want to check an information. I just go and read, and I'm basically on read. Anything I click on and all, it is just on read. But the next one is edit. So if I click on this edit right now, so that is going to make me start editing on Wikipedia. But I'm not clicking on edit. Let me still click on it so you can see. So now it is loading, and now I have the edit. I am on the edit. So right now I am on edit. So as you can see, now that I am on edit, the place that was showing the person that created it, it is now very faint. It is not very clear. So you come down here, and then it doesn't need you to edit that. That is why it is not that clear for you to edit. So you just come down here. Let's say, for example, the National Library Act of 1964, maybe there's a mistake with the 1964 or something, or you want to put a full stop or comma, and you click on something. As you can see, when I clicked on it, this publish up here was not blue earlier when I clicked on edit. Let me go back on read now. This card, I did not add anything. So let me go back on edit now, so you can see what I'm saying. So now I'm clicking on all this. I did not do anything on it. It is not showing publish. This publish is still, it is not active. It's just there. But immediately I just click on, maybe I put comma or so here. As you can see, it's very active now. It is showing in blue. So it's asking me to publish. Maybe that comma is something important that I've added that I want to edit. So it is showing me in blue for me to publish the article. So let's say, for example, you are editing on Wikipedia and then you forget to publish it, then definitely everything you have added also would be gone. So let's try as much as possible as we edit on Wikipedia. We should not forget to publish our articles on Wikipedia. Okay. So you go back to read now. So I'm not saving anything because I did not add anything on that. So then the next interface is edit source. So the first edit is the general edit, the visual edit. So on Wikipedia, I sent this slide. I don't have much time because I want us to do more practical. That is why I'm not explaining the slide. So on the slide that I sent on the chat right now, we are having different formats of editing on Wikipedia. We have the visual editing and the source editing. So the visual editing is easy for beginners. It's similar to other editing platforms like WordPress. There's no coding required. That is it for the first visual edit that I did. For the second one, but the other edit source now, edit source is more of writing code. If you are more on, maybe you are a tech person, maybe you are used to writing HTML code because it's just basic HTML and CSS code that they use on Wikipedia. Just HTML self. CSS is not that, it's kind of more complicated. So it's basically just HTML code that they use, simple HTML code for the source edit. So as you can see, the first one was easy for us to understand. You could see where you want to put comma and all. So it was more easy. But this source code now, even me right now, if I'm not very careful, I might make a mistake. when editing this source code. So that is why it is advisable. All these link right now, they are the links to the citation that are written in number for our source code. I'm trying to, let me duplicate this so you see what I'm talking about. So let me go back and use the normal edit here. Let me edit here, general. Okay. So now on our visual edit right now, you can see how it is showing. It is showing the way it is written, the National Library came up, and if you want to edit, you just put your mouse on anywhere you want to edit and then you start editing. But the other one, but this visual source one, you can see it is not straightforward. The National Library of Nigeria came into operation in the mid-1960s with the Bill Law and blah, blah, blah of National Library Act of 1964, which later replaced by Acts and then full stop rep, that is the reference. But here, the reference here, after the full stop, 1970, the full stop, here the reference is just showing in numbers 1, 2, 3. And it is easy for us to just say, okay, these are the 3 references that are backing up the first sentence. But the second one here, for this one here, the references are showing like everything. So it is not easy for us to like understand. So that is the difference basically. So the next, so now going on to moving on to the next one. So after edits, let me go back to my read. So going back to read now, there's here we have view history. So for the view history, if you want to see how many people have added something on National Library of Nigeria, like the history about the National Library of Nigeria, kudos to these contributors. So here we have Sim Librarian, we have several names. We have Sadiq Y56, we have Tawida, we have Kuki 658, we have several names. So till the beginning, if you go on and on and on, you definitely find the first edit that was done by the person that edited this, the person that started the edit, which was said here. It is written up here, Alex Fokpe. So he was one that created the National Library of Nigeria's article. So that is it for the history. So the next is our watch list. So for example, I cannot add this watch list for this article because I am not the one that created the article. So the watch list is basically maybe just because I'm the one that created the article, and if there's any edit on if there's any edit on Wikipedia about National Library of Nigeria, maybe someone added anything, I'll be notified that someone has added something on the article that I've just created. So that is it for the watch list. So the next one is tools. We have various tools that we use on Wikipedia. I mostly use tools on Wikidata, so I'm not more familiar with tools on Wikipedia here. So the next one here, there are also tools, so I'm not dwelling more on that. So going up here, we have this search box right here. So this search box is telling us if we want to search for anything on Wikipedia. So we have this search box. So when we want to search for anything, it's going to limit us to just Wikipedia. It won't take us outside Wikipedia. If, for example, you want to search for Nigeria now, and then you search for Nigeria on Wikipedia, it's going to show you Nigeria basically just on Wikipedia. It won't go out there and bring you article about Nigeria that another blog has written or anything. It's just be on Wikipedia. So that is it for Wikipedia. So if you want to search for anything within Wikipedia, you just have to go to the search button here. So the next thing after the search is your name. Your name will be shown here if you have an account. So that is your user page. So basically, your user page is where you just write a little information about yourself, that whenever there is any information, maybe someone just wants to reach out to you, or so the person can easily use your user page to reach out to you. So when you click on your user page, let's say for example you already have an account and you haven't created your user page, it might most likely be showing in red. So all you have to do is just click on that name. So once you click on the name, it is going to come up. It is going to come up like this. So if you haven't created a user page, I don't have a new account, so that is why I am not, like, it would have shown you create a user page for a new person. So I'm just trying to explain. If you are new, it won't show you read editor or something. It will show you create a user page. So then you are going to click on create, then it will now, if you click on create, it will show you this way, like the way it was showing before. It's now changed and it is showing you, it will now show you a cursor for you to write something about yourself. So all you have to do is now is write about yourself, just little information about yourself and all. So then just update it. Let's say the number of workshops and all. And at the end, if you don't want to drop your contact, you can not drop it. So you don't have to drop your contact and all. So it is fine. You can just drop your username or so. Maybe someone wants to connect with you, or your Gmail can be there in case the person can reach out to you there. So it's easy for the person to reach out to you. So if you want to, so one of the assignments we said we should customize our user page. So I am expecting everyone should at least be able to write on their user page, even if it's just something, you just have to write something short about yourself and you end it there. You end it where we have Blessing, is also known as, she's a student of Kwara State University. My user page is not updated. She's a librarian in training. I'm already a certified librarian, and she's a Wikipedia editor. She enjoys reading and just basic information about yourself. So you don't have to write so many things. And then if you have attended any wiki event or so, and then you have a picture, you can as well add your picture. So you see, my information is very out there. That is why I can't even try and edit anyhow on Wikipedia, because they will just trace me. Well, they trace me to my user page, and they already have my picture on my user page. So basically, it is easy for me to be traced. Mr. Emeka, I don't know, is my background noise still high, or should I change my location?
If you can change your location, fine. But if you can't, we can still hear you. Miss Blessing. Hello, Miss Blessing.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm trying to change my location.
Okay.
Because the noise is even distracting me as well. Right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. So for your user page, you should make sure you just customize it and just write a little background about yourself, and that is it. So then you are going to click on publish. So when it will come up with a summary of what you just added, let's say for example, okay, let me change this user page. She's a student. Let me change it to graduate so I can publish, so you can see how you can publish. She's a graduate of Kwara State. Okay, and certify Nigeria. Okay, so now after you have added, let's say for example, you haven't started, like you just want to start editing, you have added everything you want to add, then you click on publish now. So once you click on publish, it is going to ask you, describe what you have changed. What is that thing that you have changed on Wikipedia? So you are going to click on added. Is someone on this screen? Mr. Emeka?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So you go ahead and click on updated page. So you click on updated page. So as you can see on my page now, I said watch this page. So if there's any mistake, I
Miss Blessing.
once you click on alert now, you will see the alerts that they have been given, they gave you. So these are notifications, these are alerts, notifications as well. So now this alert is telling me that I've been added to, my user rights were changed, that I have been added to IP block exemption. So anytime there's any IP address block and all, so I will be exempted. They will not block my account. So that is involves so many people and we have issues with our IP block. We basically collate those names and send it to the technical team, and they exempt those usernames. They will not block their account. So those that used to have issues with IP block and all, so all you have to do is just like reach out, and then we'll add your name to the list and kind of send it to the technical department for you to be added to the exemption, so your IP address will not be blocked. So after your alerts, the next one is your notice. So your notice too is as well, is just like your alert. For your notice is going to be talking about your edits that you have done on Wikipedia and all. So maybe someone thanked you after you have done something on a Wikipedia page, and then you want to someone wants to thank you for adding that. So all the person will have to do is go on that page and thank you. I'll be showing us that soon. So here now, said handsome boy, thank you for your edit on Wikipedia talk, Wikipedia awareness for something. So that was 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, I made my 100 edits. They are telling me thank you. And other notice as well. So that is it for the notice. So here we have list of monitoring pages that you are monitored. So my user page is monitored, and also this blah blah, so silly of me. So I also start that particular page. So that is it. So we still have Nura Rufai. The person is writing something on the screen. I don't know if the person can be cautioned also. So thank you. So moving forward, we have a place, a little icon that shows like someone. So, and that icon is showing talk, sandbox, preferences, beta, contributions, translation, uploaded media, and then logout. So talk, just like we explained earlier, talk is basically when you want to say something, like you want to talk about something on that particular Wikipedia page. So if I click on talk, maybe if anybody has anything to say to me directly, so the person will just come on my talk and say it. But yes, so on my talk now, as you can see, we have in 2021, I tried to write an article about of her community, and when I started it, I thought I searched for it. Then I was a novice, kind of. So when I started, I thought I could not find it. So it was basically just offer. And me, I searched for offer community, so I could not find it. So I now started writing an article about offer community. And then they just reached out to me. So when I later found out that, oh, offer is already having, so they just said, okay, then they have to delete this particular article. So that is why. So they are asking me that, okay, your submission is not edited, so it will be nominated for deletion and all blah, blah, blah. So, and so on, sorry. So that is it for your top page. So that is why people that some users will be like, okay, what is it that you have done? What is it that you have done that made them to like kind of block you from editing on Wikipedia? Wikipedia will not just take actions without like notifying you. So anytime you're editing on Wikipedia, you should make sure you check your notice, your notice, your alert, because anytime you edit and you are doing something wrong, no matter what, they will definitely tell you that this is what you are doing that is wrong. They will notify you immediately. But if you are, maybe you don't know that, okay, I'm supposed to be checking this, you are like me when I was new to editing on Wikipedia. Then when I was new, the first contest I joined then was Wikipedia wanting photos, adding photos on Wikipedia article. Like the photos are already on Wikipedia on Commons. All I have to do is just add it on Wikipedia article. That's all. So me adding those articles when we're doing our training, I must confess I was not paying attention. So I did not hear when they were adding caption, when I am supposed to add captions. They told us that we are supposed to add captions if the articles doesn't have info box. But the ones that have info box, I did not hear when they said we should add caption to it. So basically the ones that have info box, any article that is having info box, and I'm sure you'll be wondering what an info box is. I would go there. Info box is basically something like this. Okay, this is it. This is Wikilove's monument. So info box is this particular information, this box that is giving you basic information about this article. So all you have to do, just come on this info box. You see it begins in September 2010, most recent 2022, participant, like you don't have to read the whole article to get information about this Wikilove's monument. So that's what the person. So basically, if the person wants to add, so I did not pay attention. I was saying the story, sorry, I forgot. So I was not paying attention to why they were like, I was not paying attention when they were saying we should add summary to the info box. Those that are the ones that the articles that is having info box. So I was just adding those pictures, and that contest. Then I think the first prize was like 40,000 in 2021. So it was kind of much. So I was motivated. I wanted to win. So I was just adding picture. I will not sleep, wake up in the middle of the night, and I will just be seeing notice. I will just be seeing here. It's showing me red. Like if there's a new message, it will show you in red. But I was not paying attention. I was thinking maybe because the first time they showed me, they said, welcome, you just started your edit. So I thought it was just those information that they are just saying to me. So I was not paying attention until they had to now reach out to the project organizer in Nigeria And the person now called that, who is this user? Blah blah. I just saw my name on the WhatsApp group that I'm being called, that I should check my this thing. That before they even reach out to me, I wanted to even edit, and I saw that I was blocked. That was when I even went to check my WhatsApp. Then I saw that I am being called. They said I am doing a wrong thing. So they would have notified you that you are doing a wrong thing before they would block you. And then that block was like for 3 days. So for that 3 days, I could not do anything because I did not pay attention when they were trying to correct me from the beginning. So we should pay attention anytime you are editing and you see this alert is showing. If you have any notification, you should make sure you check it, because that notification might be maybe you are doing something wrong, or they are even congratulating you, or you have your alerts. So we should pay attention to that. So after that, we'll move on to our sandbox. So we've talked about our top page. So our top page, we've talked about our top page now. So that is what they do on our top page. So the next is that there, when we want to create an account, we want to create an article on Wikipedia, and then maybe you are feeling, let me just try and do a little thing here. I don't want to upload yet on Wikipedia, and then maybe you don't want to open a Google document to start writing that article there. So that is what the sandbox is all about. Moving on to the preferences. So the preferences is how you want your interface to look like on Wikipedia. So I don't want to go into it in details because preferences has to do with what you want on your Wikipedia page. So this is it, user profile. So this is your user profile, number of edits on Wikipedia, the date I registered, even the time is even there, my password. So you can see now, if I want to change my password, I have to click here and change. So that's why I was saying you have to be logged in on Wikipedia to change your password. Or maybe you are not logged in on any other Wikipedia project and then you want to change your password or reset your password. It is really hard. So that's it for your this thing. So your appearance, your editing. Anytime your editing is basically, especially if you're editing on Wikipedia, and then most times when you want to edit, it comes up with source edit directly. So you have to just go on your preference and click on the editing, and then you go down and there is a place where, okay, enable visual editing. Okay, so here it is. So you have to enable that visual editing, and then editing mode, I have show me both tabs. So that is why on my Wikipedia page it's showing me edit and edit source. So if I want to edit source, I will just click on edit source directly. If I want to edit normal, I just click on edit, the normal visual edit. But if I want it to just show me visual edit alone, I'll just click on it, or I want source edit alone. So that is it. In case you're having issues with your editing, you just go on your preferences and change your editing settings. So moving on. So contribution is the place whereby you see list of all that you have contributed on the Wikipedia. So it will just show you a list of all your contributions. So these are all my contributions that I've done recently, I think last year. Okay, I still did 2024. So that is it for the edit contribution. So then the next is translation. Okay, so now translation, if you want to translate from English to several languages. I'm laughing because I cannot read or write Hausa language. So I cannot read or write any other Nigerian language, especially, not just Hausa. So we are going back. But if you can read and write in other languages that is not English, then definitely you can translate any article on Wikipedia. So I will not, so I should not make you feel left out. So if you're a Yoruba student and you can translate in Yoruba very well, then you can go ahead and translate. So all you have to do is in that translation is just go on that particular article you want to translate. Let's say, for example, this National Library of Nigeria, read. And then these are the languages. So National Library of Nigeria now, right now, it's even missing in Yoruba language. So we have the National Library of Nigeria and more information about National Library of Nigeria. So up here, you can see 9 languages. So the National Library of Nigeria is already translated in 9 several languages. So if you can read and write Arabic, or you can just read Arabic, you can easily just click on the Arabic part and then you show it to anybody that can read Arabic and the person would understand. If you can read Persian, if you can read Egyptian, Arabic, Russia, Greek, there's Hausa, there's Igbo. So if you're an Igbo person, you can definitely read in Igbo, and if you're an Hausa person, so I guess before the end of our whole meetup, the Yoruba person would try and translate the article in Yoruba language, so our mommies will be able to read those articles on Yoruba language. So that is it for the translation. And then the next interface we are moving is uploaded document media. So if you have ever uploaded on Wikicommons, as you can see, you see it is kind of interwoven. You uploaded from Common and then it is still showing on Wikipedia. So everything is connected. So these are the last images that I uploaded for one campaign that was held. So so that is it for our features on our main features. So if you are editing on Wikipedia, don't know why I'm coming back here. So if you're editing on Wikipedia and you click on edit now, let's say for example you want to start editing now. Let's say we want to edit the National Library of Nigeria, and you click on National Library of Nigeria. So you come down here and you click on here. So now, let's say for example you want to add a paragraph. I did not explain this earlier, so that's what I'm trying to explain. So let's say for example you want to add a paragraph. So you click on it. If you want to add other formats, you want to make it italics or bold. If you want to add internal link, if you want to, this is for references. If you want to add a citation, we'll still be going on that. And then here, if you want to add a bullet listing, this image, table, or template, and then this last one is for special character. So these are basic features that we have when you are editing on Wikipedia. So I would click on read right now, and then we are going to read the National Library of Nigeria and see where we think we should add more information about the National Library of Nigeria. So the National Library of Nigeria is having 51 references. So Mr. Damilare, I don't know, there's no image of the National Library of Nigeria. Is it not uncommon, or we just don't have it? Let me check the commons.
What do you mean by image?
Like image of the library, like image of the building of the library building. Is it? Do you have the image on commons?
I don't think so, because nobody have bothered to.
Oh, okay. It's just bringing reading campaign. It's not. I don't think they have like the building itself. Let me see this campaign. Maybe this particular national library. Is this the National Library of Nigeria?
Yeah, this is Gombe branch.
Okay, this is Gombe branch. Okay, so well, it is writing Gombe. So the one in Abuja, we don't have it. So Mr. Damilare, we want picture of the National Library of Nigeria on Commons as soon as possible. So that is it for the National Library. So now I don't know if you have any question, you can just write your question. So as I'm going on, I can just be explaining. You can just type it on the chat. So Mr. Emeka will just read out to me. So we will not waste much of our time. So we talked about Wiki Commons, and we'll be adding pictures through Wiki Common on Wikipedia. So if you want to add picture on Wikipedia, so now let's say for example, Mr. Damilare has added picture. No, he has the picture now. He has taken his phone now, and he has taken picture of the National Library of Nigeria, the Abuja, the main library, the Apex one, and he wants to upload it on Wiki Commons. So the first thing you do is go on. If you're already on Commons, let me just create a new tab. So you just go on Wiki Commons. So you just search for Wiki Commons. Just search for Wiki Commons. And then the first thing is the first page is going to bring you this Wikimedia Commons. So, here, as you can see, on Wiki Commons, we have over 103 million free usable media files on Commons. So we have many pictures, more pictures on Commons than articles on Wikipedia. Commons is easy, as I've said. So the basic rules that apply to your Wikipedia, it also applies here. On Commons here, you have to be logged in to upload any document on Commons on Wikipedia here. So when you want to, so you can still create an account here. For example, you could not create, I said I used Wikidata then. You can also use Wiki Commons as well to create an account in case Wikipedia is saying IP address block. So you can easily just change your browser and use Wiki Commons. So you click on create account and follow the step. So I don't want to. So let's go back. Let me go back to my login. So I have my login in this thing. So I'm back. So if you are logged out, that was what I wanted to say. If you are logged out on Wikipedia, on Wiki Commons, and then you want to upload a file, you want to upload a document, it will ask you that you have to be logged in. You see, please log in to upload file. So on Wikipedia, sometimes if you want to edit, it kind of saves your IP address. You can still edit, publish, but you cannot do major edits on Wikipedia. You can still do minor edits on Wikipedia without you having to log in. But it is good for you to log in when you're editing on Wikipedia. But it's going to save your IP address. But Wiki Commons, it doesn't allow at all. You cannot even upload without logging in. So you have to click on login and you log in. So I want us to see that. That was why I logged out again. So now that you have logged in, so this is the first thing. If you are not seeing this upload file here, you can just come up to the left-hand side of your of the Wiki Commons. You see main page, welcome. I think my screen is small. Can you see my screen? Mr. Emeka, can you see my screen?
We can see it perfectly.
Okay.
I think you should just leave it the way it was.
Is it better now?
Leave it the way it was.
Okay. All right, so here. So as you can see, the left-hand side, you will see welcome community portal. The same thing applies on Wiki Commons. If you are logged in from your phone, you just go down and click on desktop view. That way you are going to see the way I'm seeing it right now. But if you are not on desktop view, you might not see the interface this way. So you click on upload. So you see participate, you see upload file, recent changes, latest file, random file, contact us and all. So you click on upload file. Then when you click on upload file, it's going to bring you here. So now you're going to click on select media file to share. So if the picture is on your laptop or your phone or your desktop, all you have to do is just click on any of the documents, and I want to see which one will I upload. Any document that I need to upload. Okay, so I had this screenshot from a training earlier, I think last week Sunday, no, on the 2nd of February or so, on the 4th of February. So let me open this particular file now. And I want to upload this file. So once you click on upload, you will see this place rolling before it will mark green this way. So when it marks green, that means it has uploaded. But when it has uploaded, it doesn't mean your file is already on Wikispace, so it is not yet ready. So it has uploaded, then you have to go on to the next step. So if you are new on Wiki Commons, this is the first time you are uploading any document on Commons, it will be asking you, it will be telling you some basic steps. It's because I am not new, that is why it is not showing any steps for me to maybe step on, this is what you should do, this is what you should do and all. So if you are doing it for the first time from your end, it will show you those steps. So you can just be clicking on next, or skip those steps. So the first thing is you uploading that file, and then it will show you green. Then you can click on continue down here. I hope we can see my screen, and you click on continue. So once you click on continue, let's say for example, this image right now is the image of the National Library of Nigeria, Abuja branch, and you click on continue. So here, this is the step whereby you have to release your rights on Wiki Commons. So Wiki Commons deals with they work together with Creative Commons. So Creative Commons is a particular website that allows individuals to upload their document, their files, and that way they are protected. That way you can easily use their copyright. So on Wikipedia, they don't want anything that has to do with copyright. Remember, I said it that they don't want you not having that permission and all, and then you use somebody's work without permission and all. So that is why they are working with Creative Commons. So Creative Commons now, they have several rights. They have up to like 5 rights, share alike, and so on. So now here it's asking you to release your rights. I'll still go there. I'll still go on that. So I don't want us to miss this. So now this is very important if you're uploading a file on Wiki Commons. The first question is, this is my own work and anyone is free to use it. Then the next one is, this is someone else's work and is free to share. So the first one, I'm saying this is my own work and anyone can use it. The one that is more acceptable, that will not give you issues, is you using the first one, that it is your own work. Because if you are using someone else's work, Wikipedia will ask you for copyright owner. The person should tell you, okay, yes, I've released the work for the person to be able to use and all. Like, you have to pass through a long process. So that is why it's advisable that you just take that picture yourself, and you should make sure it is just your own. And if it's another person and the person did not give you permission to upload it as your own, just let it be. So you just click on this is my own work. You just click on this is my own work, and then they're still asking you more questions. So now the first one is this entirely your work, or it contains the works of others? So you can see they just want to be sure that this before this change started this year, before it doesn't like ask these questions at all. But now they want to be very sure. So this is entirely my own work. So you have to click on this is entirely my own work, because I was the one that took the screenshot from my end, and then permission was taken from the entire group members before I took the picture, took the screenshot. So, and this picture will be used for maybe our report or so. So I just want to use that for example in uploading document. So this is the step that you also use. This is also the step you use in uploading your own media file as well. So that is why I'm just trying to go through those steps. So now the next one is, what license do you want to publish this work under? All media on common should be published under a free license. So now, these are the license that I've said. I said we have Creative Commons Share Alike, and that is basically the license that we mostly use. Either you use Share Alike, you use not derivative, you use public domain, you use there's this other one that I want to remember. If I remember, I'll still go on. So now, this other one, release all right, this is the open one, this first one. Okay, if anybody wants to use it, the person can use it anywhere they like. No matter what, like, they should just use it any way they like. That is it for the first one. It is in open access. You know, once you carry your, let's say for example, you carry your charger and put it in a public space, and then you are not using it, and someone else needs charger, they'll just go and carry it. They'll just go and carry. But if you put the charger in your bag and the person that needs it go and ask that, please come and borrow, you know that the person is automatically, if anything happens to the charger, you're asking that person. But right now on this Creative Commons, this first one, it is saying anything that happens to the charger, I don't care. That is it for the first one. The second one is saying, okay, maybe somebody wants to use the charger, the person should just give credit that, oh, this is the owner of the charger, oh, this is the owner of the charger, oh, I'm not the owner of the charger. You should just give appropriate credit to the owner of the work. Maybe you are using someone's picture. Maybe you want to create a Google slide, and then you check pictures on common, and then you found out, okay, this picture was taken by so person. So if you want to like use it on any article or so, you just have to give credit to the person. So that is for the second one. And then the last one is creative contribution share alike as well. So the share alike is basically Wiki is using these ones because Wikipedia wants their images to be free to use, freely accessible. So that is why some are not locked and or they are not using those other Creative Commons licensing. So that is why, that is basically it. So the next one is saying share alike. So the share alike is basically if I want to use a particular image and I put it that, okay, I want it to be shared the same way I shared it. Let's say the person shared it and the person is going to give credit to you, and then the person is still going to share it under the same license. That means the image will continue to go under this
I think we've lost Miss Blessing. Maybe I think it's a network challenge. I'll just exercise patience and give her a couple of minutes and see if she can join us. Quite unfortunate. So while we're waiting for her to join us, if you have questions, you can be putting it down on the chat section so that when she's done, she can attend to them. Okay, Miss Blessing.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. My network just logged me out. I'm so sorry about that.
No problem. No problems.
Okay, let me
yeah.
continue.
Mm.
Okay, so I think I stopped here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I said I'll be using the last one. So the last option now is asking, please select the best option that describes the purpose of this work. So the work provides knowledge. If you're uploading a document, that's why if you upload on Wiki Commons, it should be for educational purpose. It should be for something people will see, and it is basically for educational purpose, not just for fun. You should not just upload a selfie picture of yourself and your family. If it is not going to be an information to someone else, you should not upload it on Common. Your social media account is there for you. So, and then the first option, I'm using it, it provides knowledge, instructions, or information to others. And it's the last one that is the information part that I want. So that is it. So this work is for my personal use, e.g. photo of myself, my family and friends. I am required to upload it for my work. So the other one too, but it will not be allowed. If I click on that last one, it won't allow me to upload still. So basically, so you click on next now. So this is where you have to describe the picture that you uploaded. Let's say you're uploading a picture of your the library of your organization, the library of your school. So you have to give a title. So right now, I'll be giving a title, let's connect cluster. That is the name of the project that we're doing there. So I'm trying to name it that way. Cluster learning. One. So that is it for the image title. You have to give a title. You have to give title for your image. So then the caption will now be a screen shot of learning day one online This caption is supposed to be on the description. So let me copy this and give it on the description here. It's supposed to be, so the description is for you to just describe it. You have to describe more. So your caption can still be this particular Let's Connect the one online training. So the description is, okay, this is a screenshot of the Let's Connect Cluster Learning Day 1 online training. Let's Connect Cluster Learning. Let's Connect. Let me add para because we have so many Let's Connect. So the description is going to make it different from others that, okay, this is what this person is really talking about with your description. So now it is asking for your date, the date of your work, and today is 21. But the date the picture was taken was on Sunday, on the 4th of February. So I'll be using that 4th. And we have categories. So categories is you trying to categorize all pictures, all maybe you are categorizing, most of us are librarians, we know if you want to file documents, you have to put it in specific category, specific subjects. So that is it for the category. So I'm using Let's Connect Peer Learning para as my category. Okay. So I'm using Let's Connect Peer Learning para. So the whole Let's Connect category, like all the images about the Let's Connect, they are here on Wikicommons. So that way, if I need any image, I can easily just come up here and see that particular image. I hope we understand why I am adding that particular category, because that is the project. So it's optional actually, but if you add category, you can easily find your document easily. So that is it. After the category, which is optional, if you don't want to add, you might not add. And let's say, for example, it is something about Kwara State, or maybe it's a document about Kwara State. You can still add Kwara State again as a category. If it's Kwara Hotel, if it's Kwara State University, you can just add those categories. So I don't want to add that particular category. So you just click on Publish File. That's the next step. So after clicking on Publish File, this next step is Wikidata. It has to, like, you want to identify what you have uploaded and all, but it is not necessary. So all you have to do is just skip this step, and then your documents are ready. As you can see, it has one HTML URL and the other one is your main URL. So if you want to use it for your visual edits, this is the one you use, the one down here, the one that doesn't have all the semicolons and all. But if you want to use it for your source edits, the one you use for your source edits is the first one, and then the one you use for your visual edit is the second one. So that is it for uploading picture on Wikicommons. So let's go back to our document National Library now. So now that we don't have image yet, let's say, for example, you are a lecturer or a student from your university, and then you have an image of your library and you can't find it on Commons. You will just come up here on Commons and go on the search. So here is the search. So you just search for it, and then if you can't find image of your library or your school or so, you can just easily use your phone. Your phones, we have good phones that have good camera these days. So you can just easily just take a good clear picture and upload it on Wikicommons. You will not be, that way we'll be able to see images of your school and all, but we want your pictures to be clear. Let's say this is a picture of the day now from our end. Now, as you can see, this picture is really clear. So that is why most times there are some photographic contests that come up, and they kind of feel photographers should be the ones to take those pictures. But if you are someone that likes taking pictures and you can take good pictures with your phone, why not? You can definitely take good pictures. So this is the photo of the day, and someone uploaded this on Common. As you can see, it's clear. So you should take a very clear picture and upload on Wikicommons. So the next step right now is we are coming back to our National Library. So now, after you have uploaded your picture and you want to add that picture on Wikipedia here now, let's say, for example, Mr. Elijah has uploaded a picture of the National Library, and we want to add that library here on Wikipedia. So all you have to do is click on edit as well. Mr. Emeka, is there any question about the uploading of file? I did not even ask, I'm sorry.
We have some questions, but I was hoping when you are done that we'll talk about that.
Okay. All right. All right. So if you want to now add this image on Wikipedia, Wikipedia article. Let's say you have already added that image now, and you have you now want to add that image on your article. So all you have to do is come down, and after the place where there is the last image, this is their info box there. I think the info box doesn't have an image. Okay. So the info box doesn't even have an image. So you just click on the info box. That's adding image on info box. So I don't want to confuse. Okay, let's still do that. So you just click on edit. You click on that particular info box, then click on edit. Then you come down and search for image. Okay, it said it's having image. Let's go back. It's having image. I can't see the image. Is this image of this? It is not. There's nothing. There is no image here.
The map is not an image.
I think that is what is being called the image, but it's supposed to be the image of. Let me use another example. So I don't tamper with that. Kwara State University. Okay, so now we have Kwara State University. As you can see, this is the image of Kwara State University, like it's inside. So I am wondering why instead of the image of the National Library, it's showing something else. So now let's continue. Let's use Kwara State University. So after this image here, now we have academics and all for Kwara State University. And we have Kwara State University Library. But we have more image of Kwara State University Library. Let us use that so we can see how to add image. I just want to show us how to add image on our Wikipedia article. Library. I think it's Kwasu Library. Okay. So here we have the Kwasu Library, Muhammad Buhari Library. So here we have basic information about the library. So we don't have more information because there is no sources about the library, but we have more pictures of the library or commons. So if you want to add an image, for example, and maybe Kwara State University Library, the main library. So after you click on edit. So once you click on edit, then you come down after the last reference, that one too. Then you click on enter. So you make sure you are on a new page. It should not be. Make sure you're on a clearer. It should not be in between words. It should just be on its own, on a blank space. So after that, you click on this image, this insert. Because we are using visual edit. If you are using source, you can just go and copy the link and come and add. So that is a very long process, but this is very easy. So you click on image and media. So once you click on image and media, let's say for example, you are the one that uploaded that image of the Kwara State University, you can easily just come up here and look for, even if you are not the one that uploaded it, to come up, but like these are my recent upload. If, for example, I just uploaded the Kwara State University, it will come up from my recent upload. This is the last one I just uploaded now, so it's showing. So let me come here and search for Kwara State University. Library. Okay. So now that I've searched for Kwara State University Library, as you can see, we have images of the library. They are on commons. So you can just select which image you want to upload. Let's just use that image of someone. Okay. This is here. Let me use the image that has books. So all you have to do is just show you like this, and you just click on use this image. So which caption do you want to use for the image? So you can just books on shelf at the Kwara State University Library. Books on the shelf at the Kwara State University. University Library. So that is it. Then alternative text. Alternative text is for those that are visually impaired, those that can't see. So once they just click on that, it will like read out that this is an image of the Kwara State books on shelf at the Kwara State University Library. Like it just read it out to them. So that is why that was added. So you just click on insert, and there we have our image, books on shelf at the Kwara State University. If you want to add a picture of something else, you just add it and add your caption on it. So after adding your caption, so you click on publish. After you click on publish, you come up here and say added an image. So you click on added an image and click on publish. And your edit has been saved on Wikipedia. So though like this image is just basically there so people can just see it, as we don't have much information, and I'm sure there is no much information about the library because they don't have reliable sources to back up. That's why we are having just this little information about it. So moving on, if, for example, you want to like expand this particular article about the Kwara State University, this is the history, and then you're searching, you go on your normal Google and you want to search for Wikipedia. You want to search for more information about Kwara State University. Let's say, for example, it's not just that information that we have, maybe it has been updated, I don't know. So you just search for history. You go on normal Google, not on Wikipedia again now. So you search for history of the Kwara State Library. So you have to be sure okay. So the history information that we are having, the first one is the Kwara State University, the platform, the official website. We cannot use that because that is the official website of the Kwara State University. So we are going to search for other sources that talks about the Kwara State University that has been published. So we have the UNL Digital Commons, and it's a PDF. We have the Punch newspaper, it's still 2019, and I think the article here is also 2019. Let me see. The Punch, yes. Okay, this is Vanguard and this is Punch. So 2019 is the same thing. So I don't want to repeat that particular web source. So if we're having any question, let me stop here. We'll continue next Saturday, our editing, and also next Saturday we'll be editing, we'll be adding citations to, I'll have a list of articles that will add citation, and doing just minor edit on Wikipedia. So let me just take a few questions before
Okay, thank you.
we leave.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Lesson. You've done so well. We don't have much time, so I think I will just read out some few questions that have been asked here so that you can answer them. Let me start from this. From Ogunsola Abiodun. Thank you very much for this great training from the organizers to facilitators and everyone. Number one, why does some text character appear in color, red, blue, and black? Maybe you will just take note of this question so that when I'm done, you can answer them. Or should I be asking them?
Okay, let me answer that. Some texts are showing in red, blue, and
Black.
what? Black, Abi?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the ones that are showing in blue, that is internal link. So once you click on library right now, it's going to take you to more information about library. It's going to take you to article about library. So that is it. That's an internal link. So we'll be doing practical on that on our next training session. So that is internal link. So the one that is showing red, that is an external. It's not advisable to use on Wikipedia, but some people will just kind of use it. It is more appropriate to use the one in blue. So the one in red is maybe you want to write about, you are searching for something about 2022, and then it is not on Wikipedia at all. Then you have it on another website. You now go and import it from another website. It will show in red because it is not embedded in Wikipedia. So those, and then the black is the normal general writing. So you can go ahead with the next question. I hope that answers this question.
I think that answers the question. I don't know whether the person is still here. Well, let me move on to next question. Then number two, what is the significance of 1, 2, 3 in Wikipedia articles?
The significance of the 1, 2, 3, they are the references that have added, the citations that were added to the Wikipedia article. So those 1, 2, 3, as you can see, this is 70, this is 71. So at the end of the whole, you can see that 70 or 71, you can easily just trace it back here and search for 70 or 71, then you go on that particular article. So that particular secondary source that were used for the article creation. So I hope that answers the person's question. So those are citations that were used within the Wikipedia article.
Okay, the third one is the third question is, how can one add citation reference using visual edit? Did you get that?
Okay, how can one add citation using the visual edit, right? Yes. I think time has gone. No. Should we?
Yeah.
Is there any other question?
Okay.
Because that is like I have to like do a practical for that particular question.
Okay,
Maybe the person can
let's
on Saturday we can have that particular one. We'll be doing that one on Saturday.
Okay, so Sabim Akhtar is asking, can we share business pics with business information?
Can we do what?
Can we share business pictures with business information?
Business pictures, like you're trying to promote your business on Wikipedia?
I think so.
No, it is not allowed.
Okay, let's move on. From Evangel Obim, she says, "Hi, Blessings. I saw the picture you posted on your Wiki Commons. They included some people in a workshop whose profile did you work on that requires, this is not clear. Can you just upload any picture you like?" Okay, I think she's asking about the picture you posted that has many people on the picture, and then she's asking.
Okay, the picture is on. I don't know if the person is still on the call. The picture is a training that we did, and the training will be having reports that we have to send back to the foundation. So that picture is like, when you do something and you have a picture, that's like evidence showing, okay, you really did this training and all. So, or if you have a physical meetup for Wikipedia events and we take pictures, we definitely upload it on Wiki Commons. So I hope that answers. If there's a picture of, maybe if there's a program, maybe the governor of, and you are here in attendance and all, you can take a picture of such event, so long if someone is seeing that picture, is reminded, okay, this picture is for a workshop that happened so place at so year, and so long it's not picture of you can even take pictures of your food and describe it and upload it on Commons. So, but there was a time we did a contest about pictures, and then many people were just uploading selfie pictures of their self and their family members that we don't even know from anywhere. You get, so those kind of pictures, it is not of any value to anybody that is reading you are putting picture like, okay, me and my paddy, like, it is not me, we don't know your paddy, we don't know you, so it is not really, those pictures are for your social media. But if it is for work purpose, you can definitely upload it on Wiki Commons. So, and right now there's the contest that is going to happen about this I've forgotten, Wiki Loves Africa, and the Wiki Loves Africa is all about uploading things that we are doing, that we are creating ourselves. Let's say you are someone that makes bead beaded bags and all. You can just take pictures while doing it. Not that you take pictures of yourself. You can take pictures of yourself while doing that particular thing and upload it on Common. So it's really acceptable and all. So we don't have, like, people will see that, okay, these are pictures of you doing something and it's for educational purpose, not just for any you uploading it for just fun. So you can go ahead. The
Okay.
next question, sir.
I've been trying to, this is from Gerald, okay? I've been trying to create an account on Wikipedia, but they keep denying me access to creating account. Okay, I think what will happen now is, listen, they can ask questions, these questions on the WhatsApp platform, so that we don't waste much time here, or they can keep it on Saturday. You will answer the questions. What do you think?
Okay.
So
For creating accounts,
yeah,
who is the person that is having issue with creating accounts? Is the
he
person
said
already on
it's
the call?
Gerard Imoke. I don't think he's still on the call. Gerard, are you still here?
Maybe
I don't think he's still here.
I should just, for those that are having issues with creating account on Wikipedia right now, I will just drop a message after we are done with the call right now. I'll drop a message. If they're having issues, just reach out to me out. Then we can maybe solve most of issues of creating accounts before our next class, if that is okay.
I think that's okay.
All right, so you can just, I'll just drop a message after we are done with this call right now, that if anybody's having issue, they can just reach out to me, so I can just answer their question directly. Because sometimes many group messages I used to get. I'm sorry. So you can go ahead. The next question, sir.
Okay, let me see. It's still talking about the account creation. So just do that on the platform, on the WhatsApp platform.
So is there any other person that is having any question that is on the call right now?
Is there any other question so that we can move on? Any other question concerning Wikipedia? Okay. Let me see. She's Ifi Obim. In other words, you are saying that we can upload our conference pictures on Wiki Commons. What article can we use to use the picture to do there?
Okay, Wiki Commons doesn't, you don't like literally have to have a particular maybe article that you have written. Like that picture is already saying, okay, you people do a conference. Let's say the conference is about nurse. There's a nurse conference about, or there's conference of the Nigeria Bar Association. That is the MBA. So if they have conference and the pictures are uploaded on Commons, there's like the picture is already saying this conference is about something. Like you don't really have to have article about the description. That is why there's a space for description. So that description will tell anyone that is checking that article out that, okay, this is what this article is talking about. This is the description. This is what this person is talking about. Let's say, for example, now this image that we have on Wiki Commons, this image that is on my screen right now. So the person just uploaded file name. Okay, I want to open more details about the code. I hope the person describes it well, because that's the issue. If the person did not describe, we might not really get information. English one line, the person did not describe it, so that's another issue. If the person actually described that, okay, this is how the food looks like, this is how, like in your description, you can just give away just a little description of what is happening in the picture. And so long someone is searching for image about that particular conference, the person can just go on Common and have that. It is not you just having fun and then uploading it. I hope you understand. Conference is a very important part of learning. So they will not, they can't disregard your conference pictures or Wiki Commons. So, and then if that conference is having paper online and it has been published, and or newspaper, there are newspaper agencies that come to cover that particular conference, then definitely that conference can even be added, can be having article on Wikipedia. They will just write an article about the conference on Wikipedia and upload them on Wikipedia page or a wiki blog post and all. So we have blog posts that people use for Wikipedia related projects. So, but if that conference is for educational purpose, definitely it is allowed. Even if for cultural purpose, it is allowed. It is that particular culture, maybe the dance and all. It is something that people will see and learn from image of any kind of image. So I don't know, maybe I'm not saying it very well, like the kind of image. I'll try my best next time. So Mr. Emeka, I think as the person understood
She's asking another one. I'm having the
okay,
conference.
she said, I'm having a conference next week and I invite a photographer to cover and snap the conference. Will Wiki come and allow me to post it as my? Okay, yes, the photographer will have to. If at the end of the day you are paying the photographer, right? So long you are paying the photographer and the photographer is sending you, the picture belongs to you.
Yes.
So the photographer does not have that, it's just you renting the photographer. It's not like the photographer went and then you came and stole. So long the photographer took the picture and then the picture belongs to you, you paid for the picture. That has automatically become your picture because the photographer doesn't have anything to do with the picture, though he's the one that like took the picture, but the picture belongs to you. So I don't know if that is clear for that. So it's just like you renting the photographer to just come and take the event picture of the event. So you can still upload the picture as your own man. So can you tell me the name of the conference as well, ma? If that is fine.
You can unmute yourself, Evangelo, so that you can, if you are okay by it.
All right, she said thanks for clarification.
Okay, I think there are no more questions. That's all for the questions. That's all for the questions, I guess. Okay, that's all for the questions, lesson.
All right, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. You've done so wonderful. It's quite interesting. So I think, Mr. Elijah, are you with us? If we have announcements.
Okay, yes, I am with you.
Okay,
I'm with you. Thank you. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, firstly, I would like to appreciate Miss Blessing for that wonderful and interesting lecture you just delivered. Thank you, Mr. Maker. And in absentia, I would like to appreciate the National Librarian as well. Okay, so let me quickly make this correction, Miss Blessing. So we will not be having a recap this Saturday for your session because we are having the webinar series, the first webinar series. You don't get that, man. So every question, we will try as much as possible to attend to every questions privately and on our group chats. Okay, so the practical session of this class has been activated. So you are expected to view to visit the YouTube channels, watch the practical class, then do the assignment as stated in the instruction. So I think that is just the announcement as had. Then concerning module 1 assignments, the NL has graciously allowed us to extend a bit by 1 week again because we discovered that there are so many issues from different participants as regard how to turn in. So we are giving them the grace of a week to attend to the module 1 assignment as well as the module 2 assignments. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, speaker. Thank you, facilitator. God bless you all.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Elijah. I think with that appreciation, what is different between visual edits and source edit? Miss Blessing, are you with us?
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
I think this question you can answer it on the WhatsApp platform so that we don't keep wasting time because we really exceeded the time we have.
Okay. The answer is already on the slide. I sent it earlier.
Okay.
The difference between the virtual editor and source edit.
Source edit, yes. Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine. So on that note,
I've dropped the slides right now.
Okay,
you
thank you.
can just click on it and you'll see. Yes, ma'am.
I think the slide also is on the platform, right? It's on the
yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, on that note, I would like to thank you, Ms. Blessing, for this insightful lecture. It's been so wonderful, and I guess and I hope, I know that the participants have gotten so much from this lecture, and I would like to also thank the National Librarian, the coordinators, and the team of this digital literacy training. Gradually, we are moving from the module 1 to module 2, and by God's grace, next week we'll enter into module 3. So, on that note, I would like to end this session here and now. So, thank you very much, and God bless. Bye, and see you on Saturday for the webinar.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.